All right. So we're here. We're gonna do a little intro. I'm not gonna say it's my first like show or anything. We'll see, man. If it feel right, I'll keep doing this. I like talking my shit, so this is fire. This shit feels right. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So we gonna introduce my man Johnny. I'll introduce myself a little bit, and then we'll get started. All right, John, tell them who you are, bro.
Oh man, where do you want me to begin?
You know, tell them where you from. You know, where you at now, maybe where you went to school, what you studied, maybe what you learned. No, not yet. But, you know, just tell them a little brief biography.
Brief intro.
Yeah, brief intro.
Mr. John Longnecker, 25 years old.
Okay.
Come from the small town of Red Lion, Pennsylvania. Now making my hometown down in Fort Myers, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm just happy to be here in your presence. I mean, like anything else, energy attracts energy. When you get around the right people, man, you will know. You will know when that energy collides.
Right. So
when you're around the right people.
Right. So me and John, we met. Me and my man David Reinecke. You know, hit him up on Twitter. He kind of lit on there. We started a fitness company. Basically, we sold fitness plans. It's called Titan Elite Fitness. And we so I know John's brother Dan, and then John played volleyball at Westchester, and he used to hoop and shit. And I used to not really hoop that much, but more lift. But I would see him in the gym and shit. And we just hit it off. My buddy Josh was Dan's friend, and then Josh was just Dan. And then through Titan Elite, I met John, and then we just, like you said, energy. It just connected. Like we've never hung out in person until now.
That's
this
the
is
wildest
it,
part.
right here.
That's the wildest part.
We just met right now. You know, in person. We've talked and shit on Instagram, but we never met. But like I knew we had similar viewpoints, and we kind of thought the same. And like I told him, he's like, "Why you want to do this podcast?" And I was like, "Well, because like I'm not saying we know the answers, but like I feel like a lot of shit has been thrown out there that's not right.
Bingo.
You feel me? And the right things need to be perpetuated.
Yeah, I mean,
and the wrong
there's
things
a lot
gotta
of good
chill.
information, and there's a lot of just pointing fingers. I think that's where we collided and said, who's going to be the one to come to the other side and say we're just as much at fault. I think that's where we hit it off yesterday. It was just like, you know what, you're damn straight. That's somebody's got to bring those answers for the other side of the table.
And you know, I think y'all know what we getting at here, right? Like what we're talking about, you know, is this female and male war shit going on, which is ridiculous to even say that, right? The fact that that's even a thing, but that's where we're at right now in our current times. And I think most podcasts are always talking about women and it's their fault, right?
One way or another, it's like you listen to men are beating women up. You listen to the women, it's always the men's fault.
Always the men's fault. So
where's that fine line at? Who's going to take accountability?
So whose fault is it really, right? And we're not here to pass blame, but I can only speak from a man's point of view because I'm a man, you know? So that's what we're here to do tonight. So John has a thing, it's called Protect, Protect, Lead, Provide.
Protect, Lead, Provide.
Protect,
those
lead,
three
provide.
staples.
Protect,
no matter
lead,
what
provide.
the order is.
So my biggest thing for men, right, what I've always seen is if a man orients himself to his best being, right, and every day he wakes up and he's his best self, right, physically, mentally, financially, emotionally, right, in every way. He works on himself, right? He's going to then attract the right people, not just the women. He's going to attract the right people in his life. Absolutely. Friends, women, work people, opportunities and stuff like that. Right. So that's what I'm big on. Like, that's what I've seen. You know, in my life, I never really followed no plan, but I was always really into fitness, right? So what I did, I was like, you know, I want to have one of the best physiques in the world. So what I did was I studied, I figured out the formula, and then from there I executed the formula, right? And then I seen how my life started to change day by day. But all I was doing was waking up every day, going as hard as possible, and then things would come. I would meet people, I'm a trainer, right? I would get clients. I would get more clients, and then eventually have a business. And what I'm saying is that led me to believe, like, yo, if you just strive for excellence, then all the stuff that you need in your life is going to come, right? And then where all these guys now, they got all this stuff to say about women. Why I disagree with most of it is because it's like, bro, the guys that are really out here really trying to be their best self every day, not focus on nobody else, not focus on women, and they're just trying to be their best. Right. Every day, eating the right things, going to the gym, doing what they love to do, going hard as possible, being disciplined. they're not on podcasts, bro. They ain't saying, oh, fuck, well, no, bro. They're just going after it, doing what they got to do. And then what does that lead to? It leads to leading, protecting, providing.
Absolutely.
Right? And it just naturally happens because that's the natural way of things, right? But when that stops happening, when men stop striving for self-excellence, they then start to consume the wrong information. They then start to, OnlyFans and strip clubs and all these things. You see what I'm saying? Porn.
Yep.
And they go down this road. But it's like, bro, we don't got to talk about no motherfucking books and this girl did this, like all this shit that you want to pass blame and pass the buck and all this bullshit, bro. If you just go 10 toes down on what you need to do on your own shit, you don't got to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to worry about like nothing, bro. Because at the end of the day, lead, provide, protect. Bro, we got to work. We got to get for ourselves, and then we're going to build a family and want to give to them, period.
That's where a lot of people make that mistake. It's just like they think that success is going to come and then you become success. It's like, no, it starts in the head first. If you don't believe you can become successful, you're going to stay where you're at. And that's where a lot of people are at. They get caught up in what I call the system, in essence. Do I think school's a bad thing? Absolutely not. But there's so much to be learned outside of school. And that's where most people's education stops. You grow up, it's like there's the system, elementary, junior high, high school, go get a degree. Cool, you come out. And that's where people's education stops. Like, no, that's just getting started. Your education don't stop right there.
That shit not even no education, bro. It's not even like what you learn math, bro. That's not real life.
Like real world application.
That's not
other
real
than
life.
Other than your set degree and what you learned inside that system. What do you know outside of that? It's like you only know what's inside of there.
That's it.
That's what I think where the education system has messed up in the sense of they only want you to streamline into one category so that everybody only has that one thing they can think about and know about. But to be human, we're meant to know and create. And that doesn't just stop in one subject. Every day we learn something new if you want to.
Right.
And that's what I always love. It's like, are your eyes open? It's like that. People always ask this. It's like they're like, do you actually see what goes on throughout the day? Opportunity is there if you want to see it. It's just a matter of most people aren't looking. Plain and simple. They're blind. They just go about their day because they're complacent because they're taught that, hey, you do X, Y, and Z. Congrats, you hit 65, retire, go live for 7-8 years.
Yeah. Like wake up.
Like what?
Like wake up.
Literally. Wake the fuck up.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, bro, you go look up and you're gonna be sick as fuck.
It's horrendous.
Bro, a big reason why I'm doing this shit, because I'm always talking on the phone. I'm always talking to my friends about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Me and you, all that. Right. But it's like, bro, the world, like, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be 50 years old and regret this shit. Oh, why didn't I do a podcast? Why didn't I do at least one show?
Bingo.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I went for it. Because it's just like, yo, go for shit. Why not? And like, I'm not here, bro. I'm not here to like, I don't really agree with like motivation and inspiration because that shit is fleeting. Like, it's very temporary. Like, you hear motivational talk and then, oh, I'm motivated. But then you wake up fucking the next day and you're like,
do I say fuck motivation?
Fuck motivation.
What aggravates you? What is getting you out of bed in the morning? If you don't have an answer to that, there's where you start. If you don't have a purpose to live, what the fuck are you doing?
And it's not your job.
No, hell no.
Unless you're doing
there's very few people that actually go out and enjoy what they do every single day. Now, like, if you didn't make any money being a personal trainer, would you still train people?
I would. No.
Why?
I would still bodybuild. I would still train myself. But if these motherfuckers not paying me, fuck that. I'm not going to their crib. You got me chopped. Because I don't love training. I don't love personal training. I love training myself. I love bodybuilding myself.
Love that.
I do love my clients. Don't get me wrong. I love helping them. I love inspiring them. But I'm just keeping it a buck. Like, absolutely. I would, if they weren't paying me, I would not train them. You feel me? That's just the truth. And that's funny you say that because a lot of people are always like, oh, I do it just because I want to help people. And I do it, bro. I'm going to tell you right now, that's cap. That's cap. That's cap. People don't be doing shit because they want to help people. That sounds good. Oh, because my mom's going to be proud of me. That shit sounds good, bro. But what you got to remember is like, bro, I can only speak for men because I'm a man, right? And I'm going to say that a lot because I know how y'all get.
It's true.
Right? Bro, you're gonna look. If you don't do what you really want to do, like really want to do in your heart, you're gonna look back and be sick as fuck. Or you're just gonna like live a lie your whole life so you can like kind of like just be blinded and kind of like you're gonna purposefully just ignore that you never became who you're supposed to be.
And that's one of my favorite things to think about. It's just like the question of if you die and go to heaven, you're gonna see two people.
Say that shit. Go ahead.
It's two people.
I love this.
It's either the person you should have been, or you're looking right back in that mirror and it's fucking you. And if it's the other person, that is who you were supposed to be.
Bro, I heard that shit.
You didn't leave it out there.
I forgot when I heard that shit, bro.
And unfortunately that's where a lot of people go.
Like, bro, you don't get to do this shit twice.
No.
You don't get to do this shit twice.
Dude, every day you wake up is a goddamn blessing. A blessing. But people are just going through the motions.
Bro,
I don't get it.
You look them in their eye, bro. They got this sleep look. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking? They got this look in their eye that it's dull. It's like it's dim. Right. You know, you look in a kid's eyes. It's lit up. It's bright. Right? Like he has life in front of him. But you look at these motherfuckers, bro. They should be dim, bro. Like what? Like
look at the system provided in front of them. From kindergarten to 4th grade, what are you taught? To dream.
That's real. Yeah,
when is the last time anybody asked you what your dreams were?
Facts.
And you were actually pursuing them. And the problem is, you get into the junior high school ages. Yeah. And it's like, okay, hey, I want you to dream, but be realistic. AKA, what can you do to give back to society and work for the man? Right? I'll be straight with you. You want to know what my dream was growing up? I wanted to be a damn bull rider. Fucking bull rider. Why? That was the coolest thing, just being a cowboy.
Real
just
shit.
Living out on the land, riding bulls for a living, yada yada. But
and then what they do, my fault. Then what they do when you went in class, remember in class, introduce yourself, say your name, and then say what you want to do with your life. Right. And you were like, I want to be a bull rider, right?
Right.
Hey, my name's John Longnecker, and I want to be a bull rider. And then and then afterward, the teacher bring you to the side and say, you know, John, that's great, man. You know, my great granddad was a bull rider, but that's just not realistic, John.
Bingo. I don't want
you gotta
my
make
life
some
to be
money,
realistic.
John. You gotta have a family, John. You know. And as a kid, I was always like, first of all, you know, like don't touch me. And second of all, like, what do you mean? Like, why can't I just do what I want to do? Right. And they're like, that's unrealistic. And then it kind of makes sense. I'm like, okay, you're right. Like, okay, because I wanted to be a football player when I was a kid. Period. I wanted to be in the NFL. Then I hurt my knee, so I couldn't. So I started bodybuilding. Right. But I want to be a football player. And they were like, all right, well, you know, only 0.01% make it to the NFL. And I'm like, I wasn't that passionate necessarily about it. And truthfully, I probably let them kill my dream. And that hurts to say, but it's the truth. Like, because my parents were like, yo, bro, you know, listen, man, you're not big. You're not like stocky. You're not that, you're not that athletic. And that was the truth. But I'll tell you what, if I had this brain right now at fucking 13, I would be in the NFL right fucking now. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't until I got to probably college that I started to think for myself. You know what I'm saying? Probably like right before college, I started to think for myself. I got away from my parents. Bro, I'm not saying you got to go to college, but get the fuck away from your parents.
Why do you think I live 1,000 miles away from home now?
Get the fuck away from your
parents. Didn't matter
parents.
where I went. I just needed out of small town.
Why get away? Why? You say, bro, why? Bro, because your parents love you. But the thing is, your parents want to protect you.
Bingo.
They want to keep you safe. They don't want you broke. They don't want you homeless. They don't want, you know what I'm saying? So basically, they don't want you to take any risk, right? But because they love you. This isn't like a bad thing. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Like, they love you. But you got to realize you'll never become your highest self at your parents' house. Or not even just at your parents' house, but even just, you know, through your parents' guidance. You'll never become who you're meant to be. You'll never have your own thoughts. You never have your own anything. Your own life, your own fucking desire. You'll never fulfill your own desires because you won't even know them.
No.
Bro, I know a lot of motherfuckers, bro. Like, sadly, some of my fucking friends, it's like these niggas, bro, they are their dad, bro. Like, everything their dad wanted them to be, they became their dad.
Yep.
I read this book, The Way of a Superior Man, bro. David Data. Shout out to David Data, bro. You changed my life. Bro, he said, there's a chapter. It's called Kill Your Father. I'm sorry. It's called Behave as if Your Father is Dead. I think it's like chapter 5. Let me know if I'm wrong. But it could be like chapter 5. Behave as if your father's dead. I was like, yo, that's drawling. What are you on, bro? That's like intense. But I read it. He was saying, look, like, you are your own man. Your father is his own man. Your father has his own goals and dreams for himself.
He instilled traits in you that you should keep, absolutely.
For sure. But
that doesn't mean you don't get to become your own being.
Exactly. Your dad detached from his dad.
Absolutely.
But your dad, then he's like, damn, I went through it and I had to go through all these things to make you. So no, I'm gonna make sure that you're successful because he loves you.
Absolutely.
But you gotta, I'm telling you, man, whoever you are, bro. I don't, like I said, I'm not gonna speak on women. I kind of want to, but you know what I'm saying? Like I can only speak for myself. Like, look, you really got to get away from home, bro, and establish your own self-identity. Because if you don't, bro, you're fucked. Seriously, like you think you might be happy, you think you might be living this happy, but it's really not your true happiness.
No.
Is what I'm getting.
You're
at.
living in somebody else's dream,
in reality. Someone else's dream.
And that's where a lot of people, because like you said, I mean, if you don't start thinking for yourself, you're living somebody else's world.
Even if it's someone you love.
If I wait, yeah, like I grew up in an awesome freaking household. Love my parents, close to my parents. You know me and my brother's relationship.
Yeah.
Most people don't know I have a sister. Have a sister. Got two awesome nephews.
I didn't know that.
It's like,
I didn't know that.
But that was the biggest thing. They're like, first question, why are you moving? Why? I'm like, do you think I want to be away from my family? Absolutely not. That was the hardest thing to do. But like you said, until you step outside your comfort zone and actually push yourself, you won't know what your highest potential truly is. And that's why I linked up some old friends here since I'm here on break. I'm like, and the first thing they asked, they're like, well, how is it down there? I'm like, it's good. Because if I told them how great it really is, they would never believe me. Because they can't think at that level. Because they can't see themselves doing it. It's like that's why I love the entrepreneurism business world, because it's just like so many people try and start their own ways, and it's just like, who do you try and get in first? Always go for your friends, because that's who your friends and family. Because those are the opinions that matter to you most. But who's most likely to shut you down? Your friends and family, because they've never done anything like that. They've got into the system. You work X, Y, and Z years. You come out. You retire. Hopefully, even though in reality, the 95% of people, they're either ended up broke, dead, or they're still working at retirement age. That's why you got all these 80, 90-year-olds bagging your groceries again, because they can't survive.
But the thing is, it's evolution. You're supposed to surpass your dad. Like,
right.
Just because your dad think in an old-fashioned way, that's fine. Right. But you're supposed to think past that, because guess what? He's thinking past his dad.
Yep.
Right? He's doing better than his dad did better than his dad. Now,
Absolutely.
Your dad's doing better than his dad. Now, guess what? You got to do better than your dad.
Exactly.
In thinking. Everything.
Got to break the mold.
So you got to keep pushing forward. Your son's going to think, you need him to be better than you. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So it's like, you might think, oh, I don't want to leave my family behind. I don't want to leave my... No, bro, get away from your father's house. Quick.
You don't have to go far. Just
right.
get out.
Bro, you...
Just get out.
No cap, right? You can go an hour away. Yeah. You go an hour away. I went to college 2 hours away. I felt like I was in a whole other land.
Different world.
It's a different world, bro.
Absolutely different world.
Because it's just you at the end of the night.
It's you. You create a new life. You can. It's the everybody. Oh, you're different now. Yes. That you say that like it's a bad thing. You're supposed to grow daily. If you're still the same person you were last year, you just wasted a year of your life. If you continue to do that, what was your purpose? Who did you serve? You didn't even serve yourself first. That's where I just don't understand in today's society. It's like, how do you just go through the motions of being complacent?
You know what it is, bro? It's that word selfish. Let me tell you why I hate the word selfish. I fucking hate the word selfish.
I love it.
You know, of course, because there ain't no such thing as selfish. There ain't no such thing as being selfish, bro.
That's why I love it.
You gotta be selfish. But I never understood, bro. I'm not selfish. I'm trying to be the best I can be. I'm trying to live my dream. And in order to do that, bro, you gotta stay down forever to come up, for real.
Exactly.
You gotta take 1 billion losses to come up. You see what I'm saying? But they say, why didn't you come to the barbecue? Why don't you come to my son's game? Fuck your son's game. I need to, because guess what?
What can you
Time's
sacrifice
ticking.
now? What's gonna happen if you don't do that now? What's tomorrow gonna look like?
What's next year gonna look like?
Exactly.
That's what discipline
they all
is.
build up into the sense of, it's like, what did you end up actually accomplishing? Nothing, because you sat there and said, I
don't want to be selfish.
I don't want to miss out on that.
I don't want to
miss out on that. It's like,
I don't want.
But you're only holding yourself back, and when you hold yourself back, guess what? That future you just held back everything that you were supposed to be. If you go about your daily business and it's just like, and it's a simple mindset of, if I do this, what is the cause? What is going to be the effect? Everybody says, I believe in luck and circumstance. Fuck that. Give me cause and effect, man. Because everything you do, something else is going to have a reaction to every single choice you make. And so many people want to live in the, I want to be happy and now.
Yes.
For the short
sacrifice.
Sacrifice the shorthand.
Sacrifice.
To live long.
Pick your fucking sacrifice.
It's like, dude, I'll take the 5-year, 10-year sacrifice.
For the rest of your life.
Of just grinding.
For the rest of your life.
To actually live. Live the rest of my life.
Like, your best self is going to make everyone's life. Your best self is going to make everyone around you life's life. Let me say this again, because this is real. Let me say this again. Your best self is going to make everyone around you lives better.
That's it.
And that's it. I remember, I don't know, I guess I heard it somewhere or whatever. But I also saw it in my own life. Like, bro, if you're your best self, it's only going to benefit everyone else. If you're a loser, who the fuck can you help? You're a fucking loser. You have no money. You have no influence. You know nothing. You were incompetent. You didn't learn anything. You can't teach no one shit. You can inspire no one. I want to change the world and I want to help people. I want to feed the kids in Africa. Bitch, with what money?
That's it.
You're broke.
Everybody can speak it. But what are you doing to achieve it? It's as simple as that. It's like you can sit here and talk all day long.
All day long.
All day long. And that's all anybody. That's what the majority of people do. I want to do X, Y, and Z. What do you? It's the little task to get you there. It's that discipline that you talked about. What are you doing to actually?
What are you doing? Bench players talking like starters. I hate that shit.
I love that.
I hate that shit. Like, you're just talking. Yeah, bro. I thought about this earlier today, but just yapping, talking shit, talking. You know what's funny, John? Even positivity, bro. I'm all for it. I'm a positive guy, of course, optimistic, right? But bro, at the end of the day, I need to lift the weight, bro. I gotta pick it up and curl it. Like, be about it, be a dog, motherfucker. Fucking nigga, come in the gym. You gonna see a dog.
You can only be so positive to lift some fucking
Get
weight.
in there and just shut the fuck up and work.
Bingo.
Turn the camera off and work. Turn your phone off and work.
I will literally roll in there. That's why I stopped listening to music. I'm like, I don't want an outside source to be motivation. Bro, I'll throw a book on just to have something in the background that is not just like, oh my God, that's what's pumping me up. It's like when shit hits the fan, you're not going to have music playing in the background to hype you back up again. You have your own self to get you through that next door, to get you through that brick wall. Last time I checked, nobody just rolls around with headphones on all day long where the outside world doesn't affect you. One day or another, it's going to slap you in the face.
Right.
There ain't going to be no music in the background playing to get you through.
It's that attention-seeking shit. Like, it's like, oh, if no one sees this, then I didn't really do. And it's like
that's integrity, man. Integrity.
To me, that separates two men. There's one guy, he's doing it for himself. Yep. He's doing it for God. He's doing it for everyone that believes in him. He's doing it for that deeper feeling in his fucking spirit. Then there's the other guy that's doing it for the followers, for the likes, for the views, for the girls.
If you are not strong mentally, physically, and spiritually, what are you doing? And that's where a lot of people get lost. They might have one or the other. Just go down, just like provide, lead, protect. You might have one. You might have two. You might. Very, very few in today's world actually have all three. And that just goes back to what are the other three pillars that sit inside that? Being strong mentally, physically, spiritually. Most people, even in today's world, how many people you know even in half decent shape? I don't even know what you want to even consider half decent shape these days, but the world we live in is fucking, it's a sad society. We're one of the most out of shape countries in the world. That's a scary thing to think about when you actually look at it deeper and deeper for the world at where we stand now. Because when shit hits the fan, who do we have to actually protect us?
But that's the issue, bro. Like a lot of they say, what's gonna change this? What's gonna change, feminism and all this stuff? War, like absolute destruction. It has to be destroyed to get elevated. It's like a muscle. You gotta tear it for it to grow. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, but like I don't know, bro. People, you don't. I forgot what I was gonna say. Like when you're on that path, right? Of like, you gotta. Fuck. What the fuck was I gonna say? Damn. What did you say, bro? What did you say before that?
Talk about mind, body, spirit.
Mind, body, spirit.
fit in all those categories.
Being fit in all those categories. Oh, I think I was talking about fitness. So yeah, fuck that. What else? Whatever. I'll just say what I want to say. Like, look, like fitness, I do believe every man should be strong, and be fit for their families.
Agreed.
You see what I'm saying? But like, you don't gotta be a bodybuilder. You don't gotta be, but you gotta just be healthy. You see, I'm a trainer. All my trainers, they're pretty much millionaires. And they don't want to look like me. They just want to be healthy. They want to be energized to play with their children, play with their kids.
To be in your physique, it is a daily job. It's a job in itself.
It's a job in itself.
That's why bodybuilding is one of the purest forms of discipline. You are on it every second of every day. There's no cheating.
Of every day.
There's no cheating outside of that.
No cheating. I think it's to me, I've said, I think bodybuilders are the most disciplined athletes in the world because bodybuilding, like you said, it's all day long. Water, supplements, meals, recovery, right? Sleep, all these things. I'm no disrespect to pro athlete. I fucking love pro athletes, but it's like, they're always disciplined as well, but they don't got to worry about drinking 2 gallons of water a day. You see what I'm saying? They don't got to worry about
look at DK, man. Man's eating Skittles out here. That's just like breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yeah. But he's a freak.
But not everybody has that physical makeup. Nobody's blessed like that.
But that's an excuse. Oh, I'm not gifted physically, and it's like that's not an excuse though, bro. I'm not saying that you gotta because you don't really even know if you'll achieve a great result or anything like that. But what you can control is your effort.
That's it.
If you wake up every day and give effort and do your best and actually do your best. Because if you actually do your best, you'll get whatever you want to get. If you actually do your best. But no one's actually doing their best. Right. When's the last time you've seen someone actually giving their best? We watch movies and, they're, give your best and it's very inspirational and, you get the butterflies, you get fired up, football movies, basketball movies, sports movies. But it's like, are you doing that in real life? Like, after you watch Remember the Titans, what do you do after that? Motherfucker, you probably go,
you sit there and you're just sitting there hyping. So it's like, I can achieve anything at this point. And the next day comes, it's like, yeah, that was great.
I'm back scrolling on Instagram. Another fat ass.
There goes another 7 hours of my day.
Another beer. Another
Instagram.
Right.
Facebook,
another reel.
like,
another.
Realize what that's created. It's just sit there. That's why I love TikTok in the sense of like, do you realize why the algorithms are different here in the United States?
Bro, at the end of the day, if like you said, John, look, to me, if you're a savage, bro, and you got something you want to do and you just go after it like a fucking maniac, you'll get it. Especially nowadays. Oh my God. Because no one's going hard. No one's really just a complete animal at anything. So if you just say fuck it and just give, bro, it's easier now because everyone's fucking soft.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
That's the funniest part, man.
You want to start a business, you just don't sleep and just go every day, grind. That you'll get that business quicker than you ever thought, bro. Because really, you don't got much competition these days.
You don't.
It ain't no real dogs out here, bro.
You can meet 13, 14, 15, 16-year-olds making $40,000, $50,000 a month. Yet you got people out here like, dude, I'm making $18 an hour. I'm working as hard as I can. So like, what are you really doing? What are you doing to get out of that? If it's not good enough, what are you doing to get better? Nothing. It's like, well, I do good at my job. It's like you do good, but if you wanted to be great, what are you doing to be great?
Well, a lot of people talk the talk, like you said. They really don't want what they say they want.
No.
At the end of the day,
they want what they think people want them to have.
Yeah, and if you don't want it, you just got to be honest with yourself.
That's it.
Because time's being wasted. Like, you're wasting time lying to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Time. For me, time is my biggest inspiration, bro. I hate my birthday. I'm like, fuck, I'm closer to death. Fuck. Yeah. I hate sleep.
Every single day.
I hate sleep. I want to be alive. I want to live. I know I'm a bodybuilder. I got to sleep and shit for recovery. Right. I get it. But I'm like, bro, I hate any time I'm not living, bro.
I do. I pray every day to have the energy to not... like you said, I need the sleep for recovery. But I literally pray for the energy to last as long as possible every single day. Because we only get... It's a creation of 24 hours a day. We all get the same amount of time. But guess what? Our death ain't always the same. Everybody's is different. Just like every individual is created differently. We all have our own gifts. But if you follow the system, guess what? You are now not your own being. You're following somebody else's path created for you. Instead of creating the path that was given to you and only you.
We got 30 minutes, bro. And you know what you just said. It's like people only start to live when they learn they about to die.
Bingo. That's it.
How crazy is that?
Right. So,
Bro, my boy had cancer, right? He got cancer. They called him up. He said, you know, he got cancer. Bro, he called me. He said, yo, bro, I got cancer. I said, good. I said, fucking great. He said, what you mean? Like, I said, great. Your life now begins. Now. He said, bro, yo, you're fucking always on some shit. I said, you'll see. You'll see. Guess what? Month down, year down the line. Of course he beat it. He's a fucking dog. Of course he beat it. I know. I was like, bro, you're good. You're beating this. I had no doubt in my mind. I'm like, yeah, get off my line. Go to the gym, bro. Like, so he beat it. And then what happened? Now he's inspirational speaking. Now he's coaching. Now he's doing all these things. Now he loves like waking up every day. Fuck yeah, right? And I said, I said, bro, congratulations. You now have a superpower. He said, damn, bro, like, I thought you were fucking crazy when you first said this shit. I said, congratulations. You're now a superhero. Because
somebody's got to be the one to say it.
Congratulations.
Somebody's got to see it.
You're now a superhero. But it's like only death, bro, can do that for motherfuckers. That's crazy.
And unfortunately, not many people take that opportunity to realize that. That's the suckiest part about it. It's like there's so many times where it's just like you don't wake up until somebody close to you dies. And then your life gets real.
Straight
but then
up.
You can neither, like in your, like that's the exact situation. So you just needed somebody in his corner to say, guess what? Life begins now.
Like you gotta wake up sometimes and say, yo, it's here now. Like,
and that's where
I gotta do it now.
So many people, even when that happens, it's like instead they sit there and pity. It's like, dude, you just saw death in front of your eyes. Death. Guess what? It's all inevitable for all of us. Right. That day is coming. We don't know when it's going to happen.
But you're one of the lucky ones that got a little preview.
You could be 18. You could be 12. You could be 89,
Some people
99.
Don't get a preview. They just get took. They just
get taken.
They just get taken.
It might not be a slow, drawn-out process. Your day just might come.
Done.
You might just not wake up someday. And that's what I don't get with people. It's like, look, every day. Just like the first thing we said, every day is a blessing. Every day. Because guess what? You don't know when your time
But see, that's what I mean by they hear it. And it sounds good.
That's it.
Caption, Instagram caption. But are you living it, though?
Bingo.
Are you living it?
It's the difference of living not to die or living to actually live. To actually live. Like, do you fear God or do you fear death? You can't control one of those.
Right.
The other is inevitable. If you choose to fear death, guess what? You will literally go through the day trying not to die. And you just wasted another day. And you do it over and over and over until that day comes. It's like, what can you do? Fucking nothing. Congrats. You just wasted your entire life trying not to do it, even though you knew it was coming one way or another.
Like, bro, the moment is now. Like, you hit me. I said, yo, when are you going to be home? You said next week. I said, fuck it. Podcast.
That's it.
But what happens? What happens in my head? Oh, this. Oh, maybe people are going to see it. Oh, maybe people won't like it. People, how am I going to put it out? Fuck all that. It's like, shut the fuck up, bro. Tell that voice to shut the fuck up. What people don't realize is everyone has the voice.
That's it.
And if people say they don't, then they're probably lying, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck how confident someone is. Anytime someone takes any kind of risk, they hear that voice of, oh, you shouldn't do it, all excuses. Everyone hears the voice. But what separates the two people is that one person says, hey, bro, shut the fuck up to the voice. Shut the fuck up. And the other person gives in to the voice. Oh, you're right. They're going to see it and no one's going to like it, so I'm not going to put it out. You just got to tell them, you know, I'm going to say shut the fuck up. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say, but you got to go against the voice. You got to fight it. It's like lifting a weight. You got to push past resistance. But at the other side of resistance, is strength. It's power. Bro, for me, bro, I mean, honest with you, bodybuilding is so spiritual for me. It's so philosophical because everything about it, bro, you know, the weight's pulling you down. Lift that shit. There was this video Elliot Halls put out when I was a kid, bro. A long time ago, but it was called Lift It. It was called Lift That Shit or something like that. And basically, it was a short video, and he was like, look, man, when life brings you down, it's like a squat. Lift that shit. That shit fired me up. It fired me the fuck up.
It's so simple,
it fired
so
me the fuck
real.
Up, bro. Like,
so real.
Right, it's so simple. And right, that's the thing. The simple things
everybody oversees.
Right, they just oh no, it needs to
so
sound
simple
deep.
they don't want to do it. It's
Right,
man,
They
we got to do the complicated shit. It's like you realize in order to do the complicated shit, all that is just doing the simple things.
The simple things over and over again.
That's it.
Motherfuckers be like, yo, how do I build a bigger back? Look, designated back day, lift for however long it takes till you can't lift your fucking arms. Pull, right? Yep. Pull till you can't pull anymore and then leave.
Right.
But how about something? How about food? Just do that. Just do it. Shut the fuck up and just do it. That's the thing. Oh, but I saw this video. I saw Huberman. I saw Jeff Nippert. And shut the fuck up, bro. Eat some food. Drink some water. Go hit back 3 times a week. Lift. How long? Till you can't feel your fucking arms anymore. Till you can't feel your back no more.
They think everybody just has the plan for them. Hey, it's the old, how many reps you do? I did 10.
Right.
For how many reps?
Magic pill.
3 rounds.
Right.
How often do you do that? I do that 3 days a week. Do you do it differently? No, the same thing every single time. What the fuck do you mean? You go in there, you lift for 30 minutes, you lift the same weights, the same amount of reps, and you leave there exhausted in the heap of exhaustion? Well, no, I just did 10 because that's pretty average, right?
It's in my training program.
Like you said, if you aren't walking out of there
crawling,
dude, that's why I always crack up on a fucking leg day. It's like, dude, if you don't go out there looking like you just shit your pants and like you're just like wobbling to the car, hoping it's not sticking to your ass cheeks, it's like, dude, you did not do it right.
But they're gym crushes there, so they can embarrass themselves.
Bros,
they can't look bad.
Fuck that, dude. When I see a fine ass woman in the gym, that is, like I don't need extra motivation. Shit, dog. That is the greatest motivation.
That's the greatest
I'm lifting.
Motivation there is.
I don't ego lift, but fuck, like you said, you are going to the heap of exhaustion because
niggas be like, oh, I don't want to lift in the gym with no girls. I'm like, no. I like when girls in the gym. For me, it motivates the fuck out of me. I love it.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna talk to them.
No, I don't need to.
But it motivates me.
I don't need the distraction,
me, bro. I love
it's
that
just like
shit.
You're not gonna outlift me, but at the same time, it's just like damn well everybody in there is like it's that everybody is on mine. It's like boom, there she is. It's like I don't need to go talk to you. It's like that's if I build myself up to where I want to be, that is a woman I can talk to. I can approach you in here. You can be that. You can be that guy. But guess what? If we're gonna cross paths, we're gonna cross paths elsewhere. If it's actually meant to be.
It's meant to be.
But guess what? I ain't gonna be no scrawny bitch when we do so. That's it.
I was telling you, look, you think she looking at the guy that's coming up to her that's on his phone? No, she's looking at the fucking savage in the corner, bro. With a hood on, going hard as
bro.
fuck.
You might as well just put on fucking sunglasses.
Who's
they don't
that guy?
See nobody.
Who's that guy?
He's there for him and him only.
Head down, water fountain, back to the weight. Water fountain, back to the weight. Maybe he might change his, music on his phone, back to the weight. She's like, oh my god, he's so attractive. He's so hot. Who's that guy? They're not looking at you. Yep. You got the drip on. You got the Gymshark outfit. You got all the shit on, right? You got the shit on. Ain't no one care about you, bro. But the monster in the corner, who the fuck is that, bro? I want what the girls want him. The guys want to be him.
Well, that's it's like when we first talked about it. It's like, how do we link, bro? It's purely on energy. You met my brother, and why are you guys friends? Because your energies match each other.
Our
at the time.
energies match,
and we just happen to stay connected through social media over time. It's just like eventually, it was just a fact of neither one of us changed in that aspect. We knew we were killers.
Thank God.
And continued to go down the path of being killers. Until eventually it was just like you said, bro, we literally just met fucking today.
Something to crack the fucking matrix.
That shit blows my mind. Because that's what people are like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? I'm like, dude, I just met this dude. I absolutely don't know, but I know if you sit us down in a room together, you won't be able to shut us up.
It's a wrap.
You can give us any topic, anywhere, any day.
And it's that energy.
We're just gonna go.
It's that energy, bro. And that energy, like what you're talking, it's like everything we've been through. Bro, I know you've been through some shit, bro. Right. I look in your eyes, I'm like, yeah, he been through some shit. You look, he been. But that's what made us us. That's it. That's the beauty, the struggles. And we don't gotta sit here and tell the stories, and maybe one day, you know what I'm saying? But it's like that's what gave us this energy. It's funny how like struggle gives you character.
Bro,
struggle
you have to
gives
face
you
adversity.
energy. It gives you something.
That's it.
It gives you something, bro.
But so many people don't want to face
they
adversity.
Run away.
It's like, bro, that's what makes you you.
That's what makes you unique.
That is the part of being a man. That's why we're here. Because far too often we want to just throw the blame. Oh, society and women they're fucked up. It's like, guess what? Men are not perfect. When is the last time a whole being has been able to provide, protect, and lead for his woman? Very rarely do you see that in today's world. You might have wealth. Congrats. Oh, she's a gold digger. No, she just wants somebody that can actually fucking provide for her. I'm an old school fucking soul. I'm an old soul. I don't need to be a millionaire, but goddamn, it would be nice to have money where I can just wake up and I can go and do whatever the fuck I want and not have to worry about a penny. But guess what? Who I'm gonna feed first? It's gonna be my family. Plain and simple. I could starve every fucking day as long as they got a plate. That's it. But far too often we sit back. It's like men in general just want to point the fingers. It's like, why do you think they went down that road? It's because we got lost first.
And let me tell you something. We're supposed to be fathers, bro.
That's it.
We need less dads and more fathers.
That's it.
We need less dads and more fathers. The girls are like this because, bro, their father, he didn't raise her right, bro. No. So it's your fault. And if you're her friend, it's your fault. We're all fathers. We're supposed to all be fathers.
That's it, man.
If you're her friend, her romantic interest, her boyfriend, whatever, you're supposed to say, yo, come here. I'm going to help. I'm going to guide you. I'm going to be that masculine figure that you didn't have. Or if you did have him, I'm going to tell you the things that he didn't tell you. Right. So you can live correctly, so you can think right, so you can live a great life. It's our job to be fucking fathers.
That's it.
And when I say father, I didn't say birth. No, I don't mean like giving. No, having kids. No, being a father. It's not blood related. Guiding the women. That's it. Guiding. That's a father. It's about guidance.
Somebody.
These women need fathers. So if the women are fucked up, it's our fault.
That's it.
I take all blame.
And that's
every woman in my life. She's fucked up. It's my fault.
That's it.
It's my fault. Now, if she doesn't want my help and she throws away my help, there's nothing I can do about that.
Agreed.
But if she's in my life and I reach out to her and I say, hey, I want to help you out and, give you a little guidance and she agrees, then yes, I take her under my wing as I should.
As you should.
It's my duty as a man to be a father to everyone around me.
And that's where I think we're lost in today's world.
Yes.
We are so lost in that aspect of we just want to point fingers like, look, some of that shit that people have said, some of it true. But when it comes down to it at the end of the fucking day, who did them wrong first? The boys, because boys are ones that don't know where they're leading. A man has to teach them the way.
We're the leaders. So
today's men aren't men, and that's the issue. Because we're not strong mentally, physically, spiritually. You have to be the staple, and that's that pyramid build. You have to have all three in order to be one. And if you don't have all three, you're going to fall one way or another. And that's where we have fallen. We only have one of three if we're lucky. If we're lucky. It's like, oh, man, I'm 55, 60 years old. I don't got to worry about my health. It's like, oh, I get married. I don't have to worry about my health anymore. I've got my woman. No. Who do you think is going to protect your girl? Doesn't have to be physically. Guess what? You still got to protect her mentally, emotionally.
And if she's seen that with her dad, that's all she's going to look for.
That's it. That's all she knows.
That's all she might know.
That's all she knows.
That's all she knows.
And that's where it's like, look, there's other.
You don't got to tell her nothing.
She's
just going to go and get her that and get the guy that acts just like her dad. Perfect.
Right.
But the thing was, her dad didn't do that.
That's it.
Her dad didn't do that. If a football team does bad, right? I'm a Steelers fan. They were doing bad, and then who do they blame when a team is doing bad? Who do they blame?
Got to go back to the coach.
The coach. They don't blame the quarterback. They don't blame the coach, the guy that's supposed to guide the team to victory every single week. The coach is supposed to guide. We're coaches. We're fathers.
Every single day. There's no days off.
There's no days off. So when she is fucked up, it's your fault, bro. She's in your life. It's your fault. It's literally, and like that's why all these podcasts is like no one wants to look at themselves, bro, and say, yeah, damn,
bro. That's all.
Every girl got at least one guy in her life.
Yeah.
Every guy. Every girl.
Absolutely. Every single one.
But what is he doing? He's probably bumping her up. Oh yeah, you're a bad bitch. Oh yeah, you could do all this shit. She's fucking up. She's fucking all these motherfuckers, all this shit. And he's just saying, oh yeah, live your life, live your best life. He's not trying to teach her nothing.
Nope.
Yo, you shouldn't say that. Yo, don't wear that.
No holds bar.
Maybe you should. You going on a date? Maybe put something a little bit more loose instead. Yep. Make him think about you a little bit. Make him fantasize.
Go out with the girls. Get your attention.
Right.
Have fun out on town. Let them draw your attention. Dude, that's the best part. It's like you have like the two women that go to the bar. There's the one that's purely confident in herself, doesn't have to wear anything extravagant. And you got the friend over here that seeks the attention. Why? What is probably the difference between those two? One loves herself wholly. The other one has to seek that attention because she's not fulfilled. That girl will get approached all day long.
And what are those guys
looking for? But at the end of the day, bro, all they are looking to do is fuck the shit out you, leave, and guess what? You go through that cycle endlessly because it's that dopamine hit of I'm attracted to him. He's attracted to me. He's attracted to me. He's attracted to me. It's like, oh my gosh, he used me. Fuck guys. It's like, why do you think your girl over here isn't getting approached?
What was she wearing? John? What was she wearing?
Bro, I get conservative. Bro, I like to. We'll call it old money. Old money. Dude, and I love that aspect. You don't have to. You can dress conservatively, and still, dude. I think old money style is so elegant.
Elegant. There you go.
So
I was gonna say elegant, classy.
So classy, and that is when you can be fully covered and still be fine. So, that's a conversation starter. It's like then that you get that that attraction, but you shoot for the soul out the gate instead.
He can't see your ass. He can't see yours. He has to think about it.
It's all up for the imagination.
It's all
so you have to get to know them first.
Unravel it.
That's it.
They gotta unravel. You gotta unravel it. It's a trailer.
Don't get me wrong. There's gonna be that dude that tries.
Right.
That might have the wrong intentions.
For sure.
There's always gonna be that guy.
Sure. You go to the gym and she wearing the Nike Pros all up her ass, no panties on, and you just see everything. Every guy can see it.
Look, there's nothing up for the imagination.
Nothing up. It's just I want to hit. Yup. We're dogs, bro. We are dogs. Men are dogs. Like that's just what we are. So if we see an ad just right out there, then what do we want to do? I want to fuck her. But if we see a girl that's, like I said, she's, wearing regular shorts, but, you can tell she might have a nice physique. The way she's carrying herself as a woman, feminine. It's like, oh, man, okay, I want to get to know that girl.
That's it.
You're nervous to talk to her, but you're also inspired, right? Because it's like, oh, man, there's something about her that I really, really like. So you go up to her, you talk to her. The girl that's just wearing the Nike Pro, bro, you're not necessarily, for me, bro, I'm not inspired by it to talk to her, bro.
Absolutely not.
I'm not. I'm actually kind of unattracted. I was thinking about this the other day. I was talking to my cousin, and there's this feeling I get when I see a girl that is wearing the bullshit, the tight shit. Right. Every guy's coming up to her. Truthfully, bro, I like it. I'm a dog, but I will never go up to her and talk to her.
No.
I'm so subconsciously, consciously, I'm like, oh yeah, that's just crazy.
On the surface, damn, she's fine as fuck. But it's inside of you, you're like, wait a second, that's not what I'm seeking, though.
This
ain't
not
what
I'm
seeking.
Yeah, this ain't
it. At the end of the day, it's like, dude, is that what I want?
Yeah.
No.
But if I see the girl that's wearing, say we're outside the gym, she's wearing a romper or something nice, something a little flowy, when she's carrying herself in a way that I like, it's like, oh man, I'm inspired. I want to talk to that girl. I want to get to know her.
When you
and then say, eventually you do, you guys are intimate. Man, it's such a great time because you're like, I didn't even know you had this. I didn't even know what you was packing,
dude,
and it's like then you start to crave her. Start,
'Cause here's the thing, you got her soul first. When you can be attracted to the soul and then you unravel that, bro, that's the biggest thing. When you have, it's like, okay, obviously the slightest bit of attraction is gonna get somebody in the door, but when you have that old school style where it's like, okay, you're still gonna have to get to know the person first. Like you said, when you unravel the soul and then you maybe get the opportunity to see past that.
Yeah.
Bro, people complain about why sex is good and this and that. Most of the time it's why is it bad? Why? Because you don't have the soul connection. When you connect on a soul level, dude, there's nothing that's gonna change it. You're gonna remember that forever.
She why does every guy just want to sleep with me? Every guy just wants to have sex.
That's it.
Let me see
maybe that's all you have to offer.
Let me see your dating profile.
That's it.
A picture. She out with her girl. She wearing some tight ass, maxi skirt, maxi dress. She at the beach with a bikini on. She at the gym. She doing a squat. She wearing the shit, tight shit. And you're like, oh, okay. So this is why. Hey, so take down all them pictures. Put up some nice shit, some conservative shit. Maybe not a nice dress, something a little bit more loose.
Watch your life change.
Right. Go the first date. Don't be wearing nothing crazy. Maybe wear some nice jeans. Maybe some mom jeans, a nice shirt, and just watch how things change. But these are the things that they needed a father for.
That's it.
They needed a father. It's not her fault.
No.
They needed a father to tell them.
Because everybody gets lost in the I need to be on social media. Because social media will tell me what I need to be. It's like those aren't your own thoughts.
The likes will tell me what I need.
It's like you're looking for the dopamine hit. It's just like you want to sit here and say, I can't like this other girl's photo. It's just like, well, why are you posting the same shit? If you got a man, why do you need to post a picture at the beach? Are you still looking for the attention? It's like that. Social media, like Instagram, was directly created for businesses. It wasn't created for the user to push themselves out there and branch out. That's where we're at now. But it was a streamlined way for businesses to promote themselves. And I think it's an awesome platform as a business to utilize that, but we're so lost in the outside world of that you just can't even use it.
You don't got your girl, bro.
No.
Yeah, he said it. Look, you don't got your girl. Instagram got your girl.
Yep.
You don't got your bitch. Instagram got your bitch.
That's
she can't get away from the likes.
No.
She need a whole dopamine detox. She can't get away from that shit.
You sit here all day long, and your body will naturally react every time it vibrates, every time it rings.
Love it. It's
on the nose.
On the nose.
Dude, it's like the old crow test. It's like you hear that beep. It's like, here's some food.
Yes. And that's the thing. This
food.
is a mental thing. This is serious. Like, this is neurology. We cannot fight that shit.
Guess what?
Bro, listen, I'm on Instagram. You're on Instagram. Absolutely. We see it. Look, I see a fat ass on Instagram. I'm like, oh, damn, she got a fat ass. Fuck. Listen, I'm guilty. Guilty as charged. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I also understand it. I understand what it's doing to my brain. I get it. I'm looking at all the reels. I'm looking at all the bitches and shit. I get it that, oh, shit, okay, I got to get off this. I see what it's doing. I'm getting addicted to it. But I know it's not real. But a lot of, especially, young women or even a young man, they don't even know what's going on. They don't know that they're addicted.
They don't realize it's fucking
They don't
them up.
know. You don't know.
Up,
in order to solve a problem, you got to first realize that it is a problem.
That's it.
That it is a problem. You see what I'm saying? So it's like.
See, the next issue is at hand. Even when they realize it might be a problem, they don't think they can change it. Dude, then you just said neurology. Do you understand that every single word you hear, speak, listen to, read, all of that creates your thoughts every single day?
Every single day.
That can be changed. Your chemical makeup can be changed if you just change what you put into yourself. That's the crazy part. Don't get me wrong, I love music just as much as anybody. But the day I got into audiobooks, just taking 10 minutes out of every single day to read, just changing what I was listening to, being around, the people you're around, what you're speaking about, simply can change your entire life. Because your mind's stuck in one way, but it can be chemically changed if you try something else long enough. And that's what people think is just that essence of, oh, I'm stuck there. I see the problem. How do I change it? It's like, you don't have to go. I mean, could you just completely detox and not use social media? Absolutely. Great. Fastest route.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But then they still forget that the people around them are still doing the same shit. So they're still taking it in verbally. They might be listening to music that's you don't know it, but your subconscious is still soaking up in every single word. Yeah. So what you feed your mind is who you become.
You are what you eat.
That's it.
It's not just
like people can say, oh, who you surround yourself with is who you become. That's bullshit. It's like, no. Because every single day, the shit you take in is the shit you become. You surround yourself with shit, you're going to become that other pile of shit. But if you surround yourself with a bunch of killers, you're going to be that extra killer on the side. You just don't even know. Your time will come if you surround yourself with those people. Yeah. That's how we link. Yeah. We did not know each other. But the energy attracted itself enough to say, hey, look, we might think alike. What are the odds we sit down and just fucking talk? Because somebody's got to be the one to come out and just do it. That's it. And that's where people get lost. It's like so many people get lost in that sense of, oh, I see the problem. This is how we can change it. But they keep those thoughts to themselves. Right. Somebody's got to sit down and talk about the hard fucking topics.
The hard shit.
Don't point the fucking fingers. Take it upon yourself. Hold yourself accountable first instead of pointing the finger. Because at the end of the day, you can point fingers all fucking day long. But until you accept where you fucked up and what you can do differently to change how the world's going to spin, not a damn thing's going to change until you do something first.
It's the butterfly effect, bro. It starts with you, and then it just ripples.
That's it.
Ripple effect, right? It just ripples, right? But you got to, we got like 5 minutes, so we start to close. But, like, you you got to. It starts with you. Everything starts with you. Everything you will ever. It starts with you. It starts with, like you said, what you're thinking, what you're eating. To the smallest detail, to the most minute detail, it's our view. And once you change one thing, like Jordan Peters says, clean your room, right? Cool. Start with that. Next thing, something else will pop up. Fix that. Something else will pop up. Fix that. And then eventually you start to go up.
Simple.
You start to go up. You start to get a little bit more confident. Maybe go to the gym, right? Maybe start reading some books. Maybe get a new job. Maybe get, and then you just start seeing yourself just go up and up and up. And then you start seeing yourself thinking right. And you just start becoming the person you always wanted to be. And in a way, it might seem effortless, but it's not.
It's not.
What I believe is when you're orienting up, you just start to become the right kind of guy, bro. You start to become the right person. You just start to attract the right things, the right women, the right friends. I never tried we didn't try to do this. You just said, I'm being Bethlehem, bro. All right, fuck, let's do it.
It will come.
It will just come. This is a real life example right here. We're now here now because we've lived lives in a similar way. We focus on ourselves this whole time. We've strived for excellence every day we woke up, and now we're here. But it keeps going. It keeps going. It's a ride. It keeps going.
You'll get there and then stop. It's like, you don't understand. My goal is to be myself in 5 years. I know where I can see myself in 5 years. Then that 5-year person comes like, man, I made it. Is that where I want to be? No. There's another 5-year motive down the road. You got to become that next person. The journey doesn't stop. When you fall in love with the journey, the destination does not fucking matter because you'll never get there. But if you only seek the destination, that journey will fucking suck in reality. Because everybody at the end of the day, if you don't fall in love with the journey, guess what? The mountaintop always is the same.
John,
it's just nice to enjoy the view longer.
Listen to this shit, bro. My boy said, yo, who you gonna marry in 5 years? Who you gonna marry in 10 years? I said myself. I want to marry me, bro. I want to marry the best version of me. I see him.
That's it.
I want him so bad. I want to fall in love with him.
If you don't fall in love with him first, what do you think?
That's why I want to.
How do you fall in love with somebody else if you don't love yourself first, man?
Oh, you're a narcissist. You're this. Fuck. So be it. I don't think I am, but so be it.
Yep.
I want me in 5 years. I want that guy. The guy that I always wanted to be since I was 8 years old. I want that guy.
If you don't go after that,
that's what I'm obsessed with. That's what I'm in. That's who I'm in love with.
If you don't attack for yourself every day, that person that's supposed to be beside you, attacking life with you, will never come. Because she's still attacking life, dude. You are now lost in sauce. Because you're slacking.
And every day I'm not him, it pisses me off. It fires me up every day. But that's extreme. You need a break. Fuck a break. I don't need no fuck a break, man. I'm pissed off for greatness. Like Ray said, I'm pissed off for greatness. Yeah, but you should chill. Fuck chill. I'm not chilling until I have to. Until God makes me chill. God willing, hope he never does. You know what I'm saying? But for real, bro, I'm never gonna chill, bro. It. I'm going to the finish line. It's green. The light's green forever. It's green forever.
Let that man guide you wholly. You wholeheartedly let that man guide you. He ain't gonna lead you astray. But there's gonna be times of temptation. Guess what? Bring us temptation, but deliver us from evil. When you make those decisions each and every day to not go down temptation, because everything in reality is a tempt. But when you choose to not go that road, the life you can live and start to live is a blessing. That's when you wake up and say, holy shit, thank you for letting me live to see another day. Let me be the light to shine in somebody else's dark world. And that's where like you said, man, it starts with men being that community for each other and women. It's got to be both. If we don't fix ourselves first, we can't fix them. And I'm not saying they're broken. It's a broken system that they just never were taught. It's not their fault. It's ours.
We're in this together.
That's it.
We love y'all.
It's not one-on-one.
We're in this together.
Dude, it's got to be a community based.
It's got to be.
That's where the world has lost itself. We have to be the community that holds each other accountable.
We're literally in this together, bro, on some High School Musical shit.
That's it.
We're literally
Everybody
in this together,
and there's so many selfish people out there, but all it takes is two.
Let's do it.
Somebody's got to start the ripple, man.
Let's do it. Hey, man, like, last thing, just to close, like, listen, man, just keep going after it. Like, first, figure out what you want to do, man, and really go after it. Like, and if you need help with that, if you need help with motivation, hit us up, bro.
That's it.
Hit us up.
It isn't. I have an open door policy.
Bro
I don't care
knows.
who it
John
is.
Longnecker on Instagram. Like, for real, hit us up, bro. Like, really go after it, bro. You got one life to live. Like, fucking live it, bro. Like, I don't know what else to tell you, man. I'm not trying to be hype and all that shit, but for real, bro, because what else you gonna do, bro? Become your best self, man. You owe it to yourself, and you owe it to everybody around you.
That's it.
You owe it to everybody. So if you don't want to do it just for yourself, do it for the people that love you, dog.
That's it. You can
Do it for the people that love you.
Self-motivation can only carry you so far, but when you do it for the people around you, that is when you have something to live for.
That's a different power, bro.
That's it, man.
Become your best.
Well, hey, I'd just like to say thank you to you for making this shit happen.
Oh my God.
Absolute pleasure.
That's one of many, bro.
A dog out here, it's just
Start.
it's nice to get in between that energy and actually let it collide.
Yeah. Every
The
day
first
is
of
just the
many.
beginning.
The first
I
of
still
many.
feel like I haven't started.
That's it.
I'm just saying that shit when I'm 50. I still haven't started. You feel me?
That's it, man.